Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for dropping by the Treasure Seeker channel. 4th of July is just around the corner. What I think of America and why I think it is such a wonderful place. Stay tuned. All right. Now, folks, if I told you everything I loved about America, I'd be here all night. And quite frankly, I don't think that there's anybody out there that would want to watch something that long. But I will try to keep it simplistic. America is like a really firm, solid house that's been built. Now, hear me out. When our founding fathers were setting this nation up, they wanted to end slavery. At least most of them did. Now, it was going to be too big of an issue to tackle right away. They were, after all, setting up a brand new country. We had just shaken off the tyranny of Great Britain, King George. But our founding fathers did something very clever that would one day eventually lead to the slaves being freed. Even if the Civil War had never happened, slavery was still on the verge of fragmenting, and it needed to go, most definitely. But what document did they use? Oh, that thing called the Constitution that we often hear is a flawed document. And it's written by man. Maybe it is. But that doesn't mean we bring back kings and rulers over us just because something might be flawed. We're all flawed, but none of us, deserve to get the axe. All men are created equal. That right there set things in motion. And the slaves were later freed. The thing that I love about this, these founding fathers set it up to where the people of this country can make corrections that they feel need to be made. There are a lot of other countries in this world. You try to go against your political leaders and you try to change something that needs to be changed, it probably will not bode very well for you. Now, here's one thing I definitely want to show you. And try not to laugh, but I'm going to put my Crown Victoria up here. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. Folks, this is an old cop car. Now, imagine if I wanted to drive an old cop car in a place like China, a place like Russia. The results for me probably would not be very good. But I can drive this solid, reliable car that's completely paid off. America is indeed great. We get attacked a lot by people who hate this place. They think they hate it. If they went and lived in a lot of other places, I think they would probably see how blind they actually are. I mean, you can walk down the street and get your favorite ice cream cone without being stopped and questioned. You don't have to show your papers. If you were a knucklehead, you might have to show your ID. But even then, in most cases, you're probably going to be able to scoot right on home and be just fine. You can finance a car if you want. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. You can also buy your precious metals. Our gold, silver, and platinum. There was a time when that was illegal. Now it's not. So, folks, look at America as something that can always fix things that are wrong. And no, our founding fathers were not perfect. But they sure put together a pretty good little running thing here. And who is America? America is me, America is you. So that's why we should really love our country, because it's us. It's the individuals. Now, the thing that I think really makes this country great, and we are getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July holiday this weekend. People like you and me, blacksmiths, farmers, mill workers, people that did all sorts of things, common everyday people like you and me. We got together with a little bit of help from France, and we chased an organized military off this land. Quite possibly the strongest nation on the earth at the time. But we kicked them out of here. So, folks, try, when people tell you that this country is not a good country, ask them, compared to where? We've got it good here, folks, and we have a lot to be thankful for. Now, maybe I've rambled a little bit, but hopefully I've made you think a little bit. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Be careful. And folks, most of all, try to take care of one another. And may God bless the United States of America.